Today, Fun with Flowers and Jay is brought to you by Esprit Miami. Their flowers mean business.
Welcome to the world of flowers. I'm Jay Schwanke. I've spent my entire life surrounded by flowers. As a fourth-generation florist, flowers have been a part of my daily life for as long as I can remember. Now I'm on a mission to share my knowledge and love of flowers with everyone I meet. Growing, picking, arranging, designing, and sharing. It's all fascinating to me because I love flowers. Anything flowers and everything flowers. Welcome to Fun with Flowers and Jay. Today on Fun with Flowers and Jay, we're creating an ombre wreath for a wedding or special event using the beautiful spray roses from Esprit Miami. Esprit Miami's tagline is, "Our flowers mean business." And that's so true when it comes to weddings and special events. Esprit is dedicated and has a true commitment to supplying all sorts of flowers that can be used for weddings and special events. Their vast selection allows you to choose flower types and colors, and spray roses are just part of that vast selection. So let's talk a little bit about their spray roses. You can see the wide color selection that they have because Esprit is your #1 choice when it comes to spray roses. We know that we need spray roses for prom and homecoming, but we also want them for wedding and special event, and we can also use them every day. Notice all the different tints, tones, and shades, and that's important when it comes to creating beautiful flowers for weddings and special events. They have different shades of pink, and those different colors of pink allow us to say different things. Here, we've used their light pink to create a beautiful bracelet for prom or homecoming. You can see how gorgeous that looks. So romantic. Here, we've used the hot pink for a beautiful heart shape. This can be impactful too because it's so vibrant. Color selection is important, whether it's whites or creams or ivories, or peaches and pinks and oranges. Let me show you how choosing the right color can affect the way it will look in an arrangement. We've created a wedding bouquet that we're going to accent with spray roses. If I use these colors, it's going to make this softer and more romantic. The great part about Esprit's roses too are that the spray roses have such long laterals. So you can see how easy it is for me to add them into my bouquet because of that long length on each blossom. At the same time, if we wanted to make this more vibrant and have a stronger punch, we could use roses like this. The Orange Babe, that just add so much color and contrast to the other colors that we've placed inside there. This peach falls in between those tones and could take it in another direction. Choosing colors is important when you're picking flowers for a wedding or special event. Another great benefit of Esprit Miami is that the flowers match when you go from different varieties to different varieties. For example, these beautiful mini carnations coordinate perfectly with the beautiful spray roses. That makes your job easier when you're creating beautiful weddings and special events. The other thing that's important too is the great value of spray roses. This rose has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blossoms. It's a great example of a valuable flower to use because we get so much impact. It's great to see those long laterals too, because that's something that makes it easy to design with. So for today's project, we're going to create an ombre wreath. Ombre means that the colors transcend from one end of the spectrum to the other in a same color value using tints, tones, and shades. And we'll allow those colors to progress across the beautiful wreath that we're going to create. This is a great project because a wreath is so versatile when it comes to weddings and special events. We can hang it on a wall as a ceremony decoration or on the front door of a church. At the same time, it could also set on a table with a glass hurricane in the middle and a candle. What we're going to do to create the ombre effect is we'll start at the top with red spray roses, and then we'll transition all the way to the bottom using the different tints, tones, and shades of pink until we get to white. This ombre technique is so popular now because it has that great transition of color. For this project, we'll be working with a foam wreath. I've soaked it in flower nutrient water, and then I've wrapped it with anchor tape to provide extra stability. We've put it on a Lazy Susan, so we'll be able to turn it easily. Now, we simply need to add the flowers. We'll start with the red spray roses at the top of our wreath. We're using two different varieties, Red Mikado and Scarlet. We'll use one in the center, and then as we go out, we'll blend the other ones in. We'll add the hot pink next. Because of the different lengths of the Esprit Spray Roses, I can add some long, and then I can nestle other larger blossoms down in between. This adds depth and dimension to my wreath. Transition from the hot pink to the dark peach. This darker peach will help us transition into the light pink. You'll notice that I'm not stopping with a hard edge between colors. You're noticing that I'm letting some of those colors intermingle as I transcend to the next color. Our light pink follows the deeper peach. I'm being careful to fill in holes as I go, making sure that I cover all the way around the wreath. Whether it's hanging on a door or sitting on a table, it's important that we get all the areas covered with roses. And finally, we'll use the white roses to finish out the ombre effect. So the ombre effect is complete. We transition from the red at the top to the hot pink to the peach to the light pink all the way to the white. Remember, the wreath is versatile too. So we can hang it upside down having the white at the top, or even set it off to the side. The ombre effect is so popular, and it's so opulent having an entire wreath filled in with roses. Our final step is to coat it with Chrysal Professional Glory. That ensures that these beautiful Esprit Spray Roses will remain beautiful for as long as they possibly can. It's a perfect opportunity for us to use the broad color selection of spray roses from Esprit to create an ombre centerpiece. Esprit Miami, their flowers really do mean business. Until next week, keep having fun with flowers.